Welcome back to the channel, guys. I got a buddy build here going. The AMT 49 or 50 Ford Cooper convertible. I started with a 50 convertible, but I'm kit bashing the 49 coupe as well, and I'll tell you why. The 49 coupe kit comes with a completely smooth hood for the Merc grill surround, which is cool. The 49 coupe kit comes with, not that grill, but some cool grills. The 49 coupe kit comes with skirts. There are no skirts in the 50 convertible. Also, the 49 coupe has separate dual exhaust and a little bit more detail. So while they're kind of the same kit by AMT, they're a little bit different in good ways. Now the 50 does come with a bunch of cool customizing parts. So here's the AMT customizing kit 50 Ford convertible. This is a really great kit. It comes with that front nose. It comes with that front nose. It comes with the Merc grill surround like that. Comes with a chopped windshield. Comes with a stock windshield and a convertible top. Comes with this Landau top. Lots of good parts in this. The customizing kit. It also comes with car show goodies and putty, which is all gone bad by now. But a really, really cool kit. Yeah, that's a little funky, but it does come with that. So this is the kit that I'm using. And, you know, it started as a convertible, and I was just going to build it as a real simple convertible for this buddy build of ours. But I was kind of getting bored with it already. So what I realized is that a 51 Ford Victoria is basically a convertible with a steel hardtop. So this is what I've done. I've made this into a Victoria with a steel hardtop. So I had to smooth out all the convertible ribs in the top. And I didn't prime it yet because I just kind of wanted to see how the sausage was made, so to speak. And I added this piece of half round all the way around because that's going to be chrome. That's chrome trim on a Victoria. And in real life, if you remove the steel hardtop of the Victoria, the convertible windshield and all the mounting stuff is still underneath. So man, you can convert these to a Victoria pretty easily. So what I did also is graft in the rear window from the convertible coupe kit. And I'm going to show you right now why I did that, because the Victorias come with a different kind of rear window and they're hard to chop. So here we have a stock 51 Ford roof and the stock rear window wraparound, but they're really hard to chop. So a lot of guys will fill that in and put just a regular 50 or 49 Ford rear window in. And that's what I've done, just like Mark Skipper's Royal Victoria. And so my car is kind of mimicking Mark Skipper's 51 Ford, and this is my favorite shoebox ever. These are narrowed Merc bumpers, front and rear. I probably will use them, not sure, but 49 Mercury bumpers. That grill came with the 49 kit as well. I molded in the grill surround there. Not sure what I'm doing for wheels and tires, but the stance is pretty good. I like the stance. I like when there's skirts on there that there's just a little bit of white wall hanging out. You can just see a peek of the white wall. These are also flush mounted. They're kind of taped in there, not very good, but they don't stick out on the side of the car. A lot of times fender skirts look like dually fenders because they stick out so far because the plastic is not to scale width-wise, so I like to flush mount them a little bit more realistic. Yeah, so that's a chopped rear window from the coupe kit. So I cut it out and it was too big, so then I had to chop the windshield and put it in there. Because this top is chopped, it's mildly chopped. You can see the seam right there. It's not gonna focus. Now, maybe I should have chopped a little bit more because it's chopped so mild you can't really like tell that it's chopped, but I kind of like it. It's a mild chop. Anyway, so it went from a convertible top to a steel, quote unquote, steel hardtop with a Cooper window. And there's a lot of dips in the roof because of the convertible bows. So I just sand those down, then I filled the dips with the putty. Also, when I chopped the top, I had to add material to the back here because it moved the top forward and it left a gap. So I did that actually before I grafted in the rear windshield. I did the chop first. I have some of those Lazy Modeler flames. Where'd they go? Here are the Lazy Modeler flames. These are a flame mask. They're really cool. I really wanted to use them. I will use them, but now, like, I'm not sure if they're right for this car. This is becoming more of an elegant custom, a la Mark Skipper's Royal Victoria. So I'm thinking a two-tone, kind of like his car. I don't know. What do you think? But I do like the Merc bumpers narrowed. The top looks a little funky to me right now, but I think once I get it in primer, it'll look better. I think having all these pieces chromed and the top a shiny color, contrasting maybe a color here, and then a color in the middle like Mark Skipper's, it'll really kind of sell it. But it was kind of crazy how easily this went from a 50 Ford convertible to a 50 Ford Victoria, which they never made. They only made a 51, but they made them from convertible bodies. And so this is a convertible. And like I said, I just converted the convertible top to a steel hardtop. So what do you think? Is it goofy? Do you like it? Is it wild? Well, there it is. Well, I had to put it in primer to see how I'm doing. And some things good, some things bad. This back here was doing good, where I extended the back deck to meet the chop top. But the top itself, and the primer even pointed it out more, was really wonky. The back window was in it really crooked. How much you say? Well, see how wide that gap is? That's how crooked it was. And I was getting really discouraged by it. I was like, what am I gonna do with this thing? I was kind of losing interest in it. And I was like, why don't I just fix it? So a little bit ago, I cut it straight, parallel to the front window. And then when I cut it, I saw what a discrepancy I had. So then after I cut it, I positioned the rear window right where it needed to be. Where it was right, I put a piece of masking tape over it to hold it in place. And then I flipped it over and filled that seam with super glue, add a little baking soda mix, and boom, Bob's your uncle. Now it needs a lot of fitment work still. I busted off the half round here when I did that. That's okay. So I'll need to get that all cleaned up, but I just could not live with it being wonky like that. It looks so bad. It looks really bad. And I'm trying not to be a perfectionist, but that was awful. So I'm really glad I fixed it. I just dove in there. I was afraid I was gonna ruin it. Afraid I was gonna need to get a whole other top, but it looks just fine. I also spent a lot of time taking the top bows out of it. So there's a lot of filler in the roof there to make it look like a hard top instead of a convertible top. So that's what we got. Take care.